The moment you see Luke in this photo, oh my, okay. Good morning, everyone. Today we are going to talk about Halloween costumes, specifically group Halloween costumes, because that's my favorite. And I love group costumes and theming costumes, but it's also really important to me that all of our kids are able to express themselves as individuals during Halloween. I just think Halloween's like a really fun holiday. I loved it when I was a kid. Foremost, we always ask our kids like, what do you want to be? But then sometimes either all of us or some of us end up in a grouped costume. So that's what we wanted to talk about today because we're so excited about that. So what we are going to do is look at some photos. Some of them are from our past Halloween costumes. Some of them are suggestions from you guys on Twitter that I then photoshopped our faces into so that we see what we would look like.
I can't wait for our first photo.
I know. Parker and I haven't seen any of these. Christopher,
I've been setting them up.
Yeah, he put them all together.
All right, this was one of the suggestions online that we be the Brady Bunch.
I have no idea what the Brady Bunch is.
Well, it's a story.
The moment you see Luke in this photo, oh my, okay, I'm really slow. I'm taking in these things really slowly because Rue's adorable as Alice.
Teddy!
Look at the little Teddy with the hair.
I mean, we shouldn't even go trick-or-treating. We should just distribute this photo, the flyer.
I have no idea what this is.
So this was a TV show that aired before Mommy and Daddy were born, but they did reruns when we were kids. And it's a story
of a man named Brady who was bringing up three very lovely boys.
Yeah.
Handsome chaps. I don't remember the lyrics.
I like Rue in this picture. It's funny because there's like, everyone's house has like hair and stuff. And I don't know if she's supposed to be a dog.
She's the housekeeper and she also helps with the kids. Oh. And basically it's a mommy, and I think the mommy had 3 daughters and the daddy had 3 sons. And I think their spouses, like the other parents, died, I think. So they got married and the households like joined together as a family. But they're all like, the boys and girls aren't related. So they're like step siblings. And it's about all the wild things they get into. Look, I just can't get over looking at Luke.
Yes.
This is the cutest thing I've ever seen.
And Teddy. Luke and Teddy. I can't get over Luke and Teddy.
I used the same photos for all the Photoshop stuff, so that's gonna come back. So be on the lookout for Luke, because he's hilarious in every single one.
Okay, let's see this group Halloween photo.
All right, here we go.
Aww.
This was a long time ago. We were Calvin and Hobbes.
I loved this. I thought
What's
it was so
Calvin
cute.
and Hobbes?
It's a cartoon series from Daddy and I's childhood. I think some people still read these. It was like a comic strip. And Daddy's the dad, and he looks great. And Jacob was a legend as Calvin. And then Bailey's Hobbes. And Hobbes is a tiger, and Calvin and Hobbes get in all kinds of like hijinks and trouble, and Calvin is just a little boy, and it's kind of more his imagination because it's his best friend is a tiger.
It was funny going trick-or-treating because they were trying to figure out who we were, and everyone said, a couple people figured it out, and it was exciting when they figured it out. But when they didn't figure it out, Bailey got very offended because they'd be like, oh, you're Tigger, aren't you? And she's
everybody
like,
thought she was Tigger.
No, I am Hobbes. Every time. It was really funny.
This was a cool group costume, I thought.
This next one was requested a lot online. It was DC or Avengers characters.
Whoa!
No, not Avengers, DC.
Wait, where's mine? I want to see one.
Kids. It's just kids in this one. That's all
Look at how powerful Bailey looks.
Bailey's very powerful.
Oh my goodness, wow. This is some muscles on these guys.
Yeah,
and
Luke's
look, Parker,
ready to
you
swim.
got your 6-pack.
Luke's the best one.
I know,
And
Teddy's pretty good.
Teddy's pretty good.
And Duncan. I don't know who's the best one. They're all pretty great.
Would we do DC though? Like the kids aren't that familiar with DC characters.
I think
they'd be more likely to do Marvel.
Yeah, we would rather do Marvel.
Which Marvel would you be?
I'd be in Avengers Infinity War. Spider-Man becomes an Avenger, so I would be Spider-Man.
Spider-Man the Avenger.
Yeah, Spider-Man the Avenger.
This next one is the accidental theme. that we had
Yes.
a few years ago.
This was great. Yes.
We all ended up under the umbrella of Disney. So we've got Walt Disney is who I am being. You're the Little Mermaid. Bailey is Baymax. You are, what character are you, Parker?
I was Go-Go.
Go-Go from Baymax as well.
No, not the show.
Oh, what?
Big Hero 6.
Big Hero.
Big Hero 6,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. And then Jake was a pirate, which
Yeah.
we went, okay, you're on the Pirates of the Caribbean. he's the sort of like cheat, a little cheat there, but he fits within the category. And then we got Mickey Mouse, and then we've got Mickey Mouse from the Roadster Racers, is what Duncan is dressed as. Another thing I want to point out about this that I'm very proud of, that's a real mustache. Grew it out just for this.
And in case you don't know this about Christopher, he loves all things Disney, so I think he was very excited to be Walt Disney, even though there are some things in Walt Disney's past that we don't agree with. But this was like a very exciting thing for Christopher to have come up with, because not many people do like actual Walt Disney for Halloween.
Actual people?
Yeah, like the person.
Yeah.
So anyway, it was exciting.
I don't have a picture of it, but I was Steve Martin one year too, and that was a good
That's a
real
fun one.
person. Another good real person.
But I just have to say, look at our grass.
I know,
yeah.
I know.
Look at.
I know.
What?
We're in the time of drought now, and we do not have grass anymore, but it was
Our
lovely
grass
to have
is
grass.
little sprouts that are.
Little sprouts that are not gonna make it.
No.
We'll have grass again hopefully in years, but not now. Having Disney as the theme and having kind of like, it was kind of like Walt Disney running Disneyland and all the characters that might be around Disneyland, and that was a really fun concept, I think. So if you're looking for something like that, like it was really neat to have, again, something that would work with a large group and different personalities, because there was like this main like tent pole theme and one person who represented that, and then all these people kind of came off of that, and I think that works really well if you're looking for a large group costume concept.
I will also say that I don't think Walt Disney, I think it's a harder concept to do if you're not doing it with somebody else. Like if I wasn't holding Luke, it was hard for people to tell
Oh
who I
yeah,
was.
nobody knew who he was.
Right.
But then when people connected, that's the fun
Right.
thing. It's
That's
like
what's
when people
fun about it.
connected, there,
Yeah.
you have this little secret cool thing that you did.
Yeah, especially like there's like I think there's a statue of him like right next to Mickey
Yeah.
Mouse. So that gave him a little bit of like a hint of who he
Well,
was.
Yeah.
and Daddy did the pose holding
Yeah.
Luke,
Yeah.
and it was just kind of fun to take pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's
they
on my
took some really
Instagram.
cute pictures.
All right, this was a fun one. The whole family got involved, and we were Harry Potter.
Wait, is that like an actual like lightning bolt on my head?
You don't remember us drawing
How
that
would
on
we
your head?
actually put lightning on your head?
Oh, sorry. I thought we drew it on my head. It looks
Yeah.
like it was like photoshopped in or something.
No, that
No?
was there. That was in person.
It was probably eyeliner or something. Sure.
Yeah, I think it was eyeliner. My favorite thing about this picture is that you don't notice Luke until you like notice him, and then it's like, oh, he's so little. This was his first Halloween. He had just been born that month.
Yeah, he was like 2 weeks old and like barely out of the hospital, because he was in the hospital a little longer and was really tiny, like our tiniest little baby. Yeah, he's probably 6 pounds there. So tiny.
The
And that's
star of this picture is his toes. Like just his little tiny feet. His like
It's like in the middle of the whole entire picture.
And that's a newborn costume that I wore. He was like drowning in it. And then I love Dobby. Mr.
Dobby,
over
yeah,
here.
Dobby was a must.
And I like Jacob's face actually. You know,
Yeah.
that's subtle too. But yeah. Oh, and you can't even tell, I had just had a baby. I was not really in the mood to do Halloween in that moment. But I'm a Mrs. Weasley, so I am something. But
Yeah.
it was kind of like, you're a mom. So I was like, okay, I think I've got an outfit for
No,
that.
I think your outfit works. I think it's good. It's a good one. And
Yeah.
again, it's a costume that you couldn't get away with as a costume unless you were in a group. So it's a good group
I was like,
opportunity.
here's a wacky scrunchie. That was about all I could put into it energy-wise that year.
Yes.
Like, that's all I could handle.
All right, this one I am excited about. The Incredibles.
Yeah!
And Parker was the one that made this one work.
Parker, legend as Edna. Oh my goodness. It was so great.
And he helped like put that whole costume together. Like we're all wearing onesie pajamas, and he like put this costume together, and it's pretty epic.
Parker's fun because he's very like, he is detail oriented, and he'll be like, no, it needs to be this, and it needs to be this, and I'll be like, dude, can you just wear like any jacket? And he'll be like, no. and you actually make it come together well, and I feel like when I put together my own homemade costumes, which I do, and I love to do it, I've always loved it since I was a child, but it never really like looks that good, and when you do it, it's like, whoa, that's solid. So I love this. You were so great.
Duncan is Jack's pretty great too.
He was so cute.
He's really cute. Something about spiking their hair.
I know.
Something about just being able to wear pajama onesies on Halloween.
Oh, that was pretty comfortable. That was by far the most comfortable Halloween costume
Oh, that was not a very
yet.
comfortable Halloween. I would have the glasses on. I'd take off my leg.
Yeah, you know what? The thing is, we did have pajama onesies that you could have been an Incredible, but you were like, this is what I want to be.
We did. We had it. We had it.
We did have it, but I didn't know.
No. And you were epic. You were perfect. So I love that you did that.
Speaking of made at home Halloween costumes, homemade, the Lego movie. This is classic. This is classic. Jacob put together the shirt I think we bought, but everything else, he has cardboard legs on. He has a head made out of a paper bag.
He took his sweatpants and he like glued them to his sweatpants. I did not do this. He was like, I have a vision. I think he was 5 or 6. And he's Emmett from the Lego movie. And Jacob just got home from something actually. So hey Jakey, look at you legend.
Yeah, that was me. I made that.
It was so great. Like
It's pretty much the best Halloween costume that I think our family has ever had.
It's
It's really good. It's a fond memory.
And Bailey like pulled off Wild Style. I think we just happened to have a sweater that kind of had this color scheme, and
I think that horse is from the Miranda show
I
or
was gonna
something.
say, I don't even know why. Is this Wild Style even ride on a horse?
Yes,
Okay.
he does.
Point.
So that's the thing.
Yeah, little reference to the movie there, little nod.
And we did buy the wig for Bailey, and it was just perfect. And then look at you. Look at that, like that Lego head. How
Okay.
cute are you?
So this is how I did it.
We want a full tutorial.
Yeah, full tutorial right now.
Basically, it was just like using cardboard because I loved building stuff out of cardboard, and I still love building stuff out of cardboard. And I just cut out the pants. I was just like, okay, let's just.
But how are the pants attached?
Oh, I glued them on.
He glued them to his clothes.
I have
so
a question,
good.
Jake. Were there holes in the eyes on this, or could you only see out of the top and bottom of
Don't
the
you see
paper
this
bag?
teeny tiny little hole here?
I didn't know if that was drawn on. Yeah, okay, I see it. I see it
There's a
now.
hole.
There were the tiniest little like.
And they were like here.
So to look both ways to cross the street, you had to go.
It was so cute. I was so proud of them. Like I could not be more proud.
That's
That was
really
like, I just love that. I love a homemade costume.
That was like a bag, like just like
Yeah.
a paper
I
bag.
think people can tell. Could you not tell that it was?
It's not a real Lego head.
Sorry, Jacob.
I thought it was real at first, so.
I don't mean to destroy the illusion.
Is this what you thought you looked like?
I think I thought I looked exactly like Emmett.
Yeah.
I think you
Well,
did.
you
I
did.
couldn't have been
You
more
did.
proud, honestly. Like I
That's really good.
was obsessed. I
Like
was
I
like,
said,
these
it's
are
a
my kids
Yeah,
walking
legendary.
around.
So good. All right, so the next one is Marvel or the Avengers.
Oh, well, I've seen Jacob like that before. Rue.
Yes, me. Yes.
Yes, Parker's Spider-Man, and what about Mr. Hulk here?
Yes,
Hulk.
Luke is being Hulk for Halloween, and I'm being Spider-Man.
Jacob, now you want to see her. Look at Rue. I don't know if I'm ready to give Teddy his own bow and arrow tip.
He's
though.
old enough. He's got to learn at some point.
And then Bailey's Loki.
Oh,
Yeah.
she would appreciate that.
yes.
Yeah,
Bailey loves Loki.
Bailey's a big Loki fan. This is from a very long time ago. I think it's Bailey's first Halloween, and it is Minnie Mouse. So I just included this because you guys correlated. You can dress as the same character as a group costume. You can all
Yeah.
be the same thing. I was a magician because I was working that night as a magician. So that's what I was doing.
I thought you were some sort of.
I know, I kind of
weird
fit
thing.
in.
I
I
don't
fit
know.
in.
You do fit in.
Yeah, because you're wearing red. I thought you were Mickey Mouse.
I was working at a festival and Jessica showed up with Bailey and they were both dressed up like Minnie Mouse and it was so cute. It was so cute. And then we went to my parents' house and took this picture. So. Another thing that people recommended were for us to be the Munsters.
Oh, I feel like that's a little obscure, but I like it. That was another show from childhood that was made before our childhood.
I think they're making a new one. I think they're making a film of
Very
it.
cool.
So maybe it'll come back as, maybe we can do this next year.
We're missing so many children.
We're missing a lot of children. That's the thing with our group is that it's gotten so big that we have to do something like Marvel, where there's enough characters to fit us all.
I mean, I
we're
think
going to do a group.
Duncan would really appreciate the widow's peak because that's a haircut he often asks for because he wants to have Mickey Mouse's haircut. And the eyebrows, adorable. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like
Teddy's the best. Teddy's
pretty good.
Teddy's so good.
I feel like if we were like an old Victorian family, Teddy would
Look,
still
this
pull
is
off
like
the same look.
terrifying.
Parker's not into it.
No.
I love the dad on that show. I'd love to play that character. To be that guy. He's so great. All right, here's another one that was highly recommended. I couldn't find a really good picture to Photoshop.
Yes.
Oh, legend.
But
Yeah.
again, look for Luke.
Oh my word. Okay.
Wait,
That's really cute.
Wait, that like meshes together so well. It looks like Luke.
The Luke one
All of
is
it.
like, everything else looks like not a good Photoshop. I will
What do you mean
admit.
the necks are totally natural? I love that.
But Luke, for some reason, it looks like his body. Like it looks right.
It fully does. And also, I think if you showed this to
It's-
Bailey, she'll probably be on board. Do you want to do this or no?
Who would you be in this, Jess? If we did this group?
Mom would be the grandma.
She would be LaFonda.
I'll be the grandma.
I think I would be. I'd be the guy with the American flag pants. The guy who's like the self-defense guy.
Oh, him.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Oh,
This was just Jessica and I did this one. Actually, no.
And Duncan.
Duncan is also wearing something. He's wearing like a shirt, like their merch.
it says Baron.
But this is from Outlander.
I got Christopher in a kilt and a red wig. And I liked my dress. That was a great success. I was Claire.
The kilt was surprisingly comfortable. Yeah. The wig was not comfortable. I'd take a kilt over a wig any day.
Wigs like really pull off some costumes.
Yes. All right. This next one was recommended. I don't think any of the kids have seen this show, but this is ScoobyDoo.
Should Rue be wearing a dog's head?
Yes.
What about me with the goatee?
Yeah, do like Jacob with the goatee.
I don't know, that could be our future.
And Luke
Maybe
with the
5 years
arm
from now.
hair. Luke with the arm hair.
The arm hair isn't part of the costume, I don't think. I don't
And
think
like-
if
and
he
like-
dressed as that character, he
Seems
wouldn't need to
essential.
get. Okay, I guess so. We'll get him some arm hair. But yeah, this is kind of what that would look like. I don't think there's enough characters to do everybody in our
Well-
family again.
Yeah, we'd need Duncan probably to be the Scooby-Doo, and then Teddy would be a ghost.
And then we'd just be parents that are walking around with their
Walking a
kids.
dog.
Someone suggested Toy Story, and I didn't Photoshop something. I just had this.
I thought you were going to totally Photoshop you. Jacob
Didn't
just
need
nailed
to.
it.
Jacob
No.
just nailed it right there. That's all you need.
This is a great group example.
It's well, okay.
I'm joking.
Calm
I'm
down.
sorry.
But you could do a group.
Yes.
There's
Yeah.
lots of movies to choose from, lots of characters, so
Our
that's a good
friends
one.
did that one.
Yeah.
They also did Where's Waldo?
Where's Waldo? That's a good one as
Good
well.
one.
Yeah, because
Where's Waldo's
there's like,
great.
yeah, there's a bunch of people and they have the same outfit.
And I think it was really smart because it was a way to like do something fun and creative and different, but kind of to save some money because I think all they had to do was buy t-shirts and then wear jeans. And then was there any
Glasses.
other? Yeah, the
And-
glasses.
And hats.
Oh yes, the hat. You gotta get that red hat.
Yeah.
So Trolls is another fun group. This isn't a Halloween picture. This is us going to the Trolls movie, but you
Yeah.
could be a troll.
Yeah.
Easy.
Just throw that. Do they need to wear specific clothing, or do you think the hair is enough?
I think the hair will do it.
Yeah, and you can buy wigs like this, or it's another one of those things you can do at home. Where I know that there's a trick where you can take a water bottle and like if you have long hair and like put it up like that around the water bottle, and there's some really interesting tutorials for that. You can just
speed. There you go. Love it. Have a little fun, do something a little different, but not invest a ton of money into it. Love it.
This one was also requested by people on Twitter, The Wizard of Oz.
Hey.
And again, I didn't have enough.
I love it.
I should have just done the kids.
Toto, like what? Oh, is he Toto?
No,
That's
he's the
lion.
Cowardly Lion.
Okay, we could easily toss.
No, we could.
Like,
I just
Teddy
didn't
the
have a
Toto.
photo to like.
Yeah.
We could do a flying monkey.
Toto?
We could do the wizard himself. We could do that.
Toto's the little doggy.
Oh yeah, Toto.
So not all pictured here, but we could pull this one off. It would actually be a pretty good group
Yeah,
for
that's
us. I didn't Photoshop Rue in there. I'm sorry.
No, well, Teddy, I think
Or
would be
Teddy.
cute too.
And I don't think
Rue.
Luke's represented here either. So
What? Yeah.
I know. I'm saying I just put as many heads as I had characters in the photo that I got from the costume store. Here's another one that Jessica and I did on our own, but there's enough characters you could do it. This was a great idea. This was a great idea.
I love this movie.
So this is Robin Hood, the animated Disney movie. So we found a Robin Hood costume and sort of a Maid Marian costume.
It's like a medieval dress that I found on Amazon.
And then we found the ears and the tails on Amazon, and we put them on, and I feel like everyone recognized what it was.
Yeah,
Like,
it was a really fun, different costume. And I will say this dress, not my personal dress, but the costumer for Haters Back Off used this dress for Maureen the Mattress Queen
Really?
in an episode. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's my dress! Yeah, it was
I
so
didn't
exciting.
remember
Wait, they took your dress?
No, so it wasn't my dress. They just must have gotten it like off Amazon or at a popular costume store, and it was the dress that I wore. And I've seen it in a couple shows since. Like, it's a commonly used dress.
Oh, interesting.
Every time I see it, I'm like, oh.
All right, so those are the things I had time to Photoshop and put together for this video. I'm sure we left out a lot, and you have some great suggestions. So please let us know in the comment section what you think would make a great group Halloween costume for ourselves or for other people. I know people are looking for this because they have friends and family, and they want to do something fun together.
Yeah, I think I might do Marvel.
This year?
I think I'm gonna be Spider-Man this year. And thank you so much, Dad, for making me Peter Parker. Because
It was an
my
easy
name
choice.
is Parker.
It was an easy choice.
And you're our little Spider-Man doing
Yes.
flips all over the world.
I am. I actually can do a front flip on land now, so.
Yeah. Is it a front flip or a front tuck? Somebody was
front
asking
flip.
that. Okay. I don't know
It can be a front tuck or a front flip.
Okay, I don't know the difference, but I saw somebody ask that, so I didn't know.
I don't know. And I don't know the reference. Just I think front tuck is just like a shorter way of saying it.
The bottom line is he looks very Spider-Man-y, and
Yes.
if they're casting Spider-Man someday, I mean, we already love, you know, Andrew Garfield and Tom Holland. Like, we know the role has been taken, but Parker would make an amazing Spider-Man. I'm just saying.
I would. I already know how to do a backflip on a trampoline, so I think we're good.
Yeah, a
So
lot of
10
the
years?
time.
No, actually, it's even sooner, right? Because you're 9. So 7, 8 years from now, somebody's looking for another Spider-Man. This guy.
Gotta get in that
That's
reboot.
me.
The things he does on the trampoline look just like they're from a Marvel movie.
That's
Like,
pretty cool.
It's
Let's
really
go vlog me do it.
Jacob, do you know what you're being for Halloween this year?
I think maybe Ant-Man.
Oh.
Yeah, I think we're gonna
So
be
Marvel's
like all
starting
the
to happen.
Yeah, Bailey wants to be either Loki or
Wanda?
no, you and Mom.
Whoa, we already got chosen?
Wanda and Vision.
Yes, you're being Wanda and Vision.
Okay.
And Luke and
I'll have to
Teddy
shave my
are
head
being
for it.
Tommy and what's their
twins?
Yes, they're twins.
Billy?
Billy.
This guy has it all figured out.
I didn't even know. I didn't know any of this,
this.
but I'm ready for Wanda's outfits. Like, like I'll do like the 50s.
And then,
or I
Luke's
don't want
gonna
to do like
be,
the action hero one. I want to do like the WandaVision.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
Maybe? I don't know.
Yeah. And then
I can work with this.
Luke will be
Let's let Luke
Hulk.
choose.
He
Hulk's
wants
a
to
great
be
idea.
Hulk. He
But we'll
wants-
run it by him and make
he
sure.
said- He said he wanted to be Hulk.
Okay.
We've got some
Sounds good.
discussing to do.
Luke might like throw in Dumbo. So for
Yeah.
Marvel plus a Dumbo, that's fine.
okay.
We still have Disney.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Still in that Disney umbrella.
We can make it work.
Still
Last year, this year.
So we'll see. We don't know what we're gonna be for Halloween yet, but we're working it out and we have some good ideas.
And if you want to see
Very
what
good.
we end up being for Halloween, make sure you're subscribed and you've got the notifications turned on. It means a lot to us.
You can see us doing Halloween, because that's gonna be really fun. Just saying, it's gonna be really fun.
I think we'll probably go trick-or-treating again this year.
Yeah.
We haven't gone since forever, so it'll be fun.
Yay!
All right, well, thank you guys so much for watching and we'll see you next time.
Bye!